Hey, Ruth.
Hey, Jane, how's it going?
I don't know. Can I ask your advice about something?
Always. You're my best friend. You can ask me anything.
Thanks, Ruth. I'm having my suspicions about Jordan.
What kind of suspicions?
He's been acting sort of weird lately.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's coming home late from work. He says he's been working late at the office on some big pitch, but I don't believe him.
Working late at the office? That's such a lame excuse. But I wouldn't worry too much. You know what Jordan's like. He's probably sneaking off to the bar, playing pool with his buddies after work. He's not the kind of guy who'd
cheat.
Yeah, or even entertain the idea. He loves you too much, Jane.
I'm not so sure anymore.
No?
We don't, anymore. I don't think he's attracted to me. He used to not be able to take his hands off me. Sometimes you just know something is off.
He might be stressed. Maybe he is working on a big pitch at the office after all. Sometimes stress can affect the libido.
Or he's working on something else at the office. There's this new girl. I think her name is Stephanie? Or Steph? Yeah, Steph.
You don't think he's...
Late nights at the office looking at me like I'm his sister? It's like a 101 on how to sense that your husband is cheating on you.
I just don't buy it. Maybe I'm blindsided by Jordan a bit. I don't know. He's just...
What? He's just what?
He's a bit... damp, I guess? I don't want to be rude here, but who would have an affair with that man?
He's my husband, Ruth.
Yeah, but even you've said he's a bit...
Needy?
Yeah, needy.
I guess so.
He's such a family man. I can't see him doing that to you and the kids.
Do you really believe in the sanctity of marriage, Ruth?
I believe that Jordan is needy.
But do you believe that he's incapable of cheating on me? I haven't been the best wife to him lately. Maybe I deserve it.
Stop that! Right now! You are a fantastic wife and an amazing mom. I guess what I'm really trying to say here is, who would cheat on you?
I know you're trying to be kind, but nice save.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, look at you. You're hot. He'd be an idiot to cheat on you.
He's not the sharpest tool in the box.
Actually, well, he is a bit dumb. But no, I don't think he would cheat on you.
There is another thing.
What other thing?
Well, I'm not proud of it, but I looked at his phone this morning when he was in the shower. It's an invasion of privacy, I know, but...
He's your husband of 10 years, Jane. I don't necessarily think that's an invasion of privacy.
But he hates it when I do that.
What did you find on his phone?
Well, I opened up his text inbox, and there was this text message conversation with an unknown number.
Yeah?
And inside were these nudes. Female nudes. There was no face, and there were no messages accompanying the images. I thought maybe it was one of his work buddies sending him dirty photos. Boys will be boys, after all. But then, while he was still showering, a message came through from the same number.
What did it say?
I can't wait to show you later.
That's cryptic.
That's what I thought. Well, not so much cryptic, more like damning evidence he's up to no good.
That does sound suspicious.
Very. But anyway, he gets out of the shower and I leave his phone on the bedside table. He takes one look at his phone and you know what he says to me?
What?
I'm gonna be late home from work this evening.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jane, I wouldn't normally encourage this kind of behavior, but...
But what?
You're going to have to follow him after he finishes work.
How?
Park up outside his work before he finishes. Keep a good distance so he doesn't see you. And see who he leaves with and follow him.
Tonight?
Yes, tonight.
What about the kids?
Get a babysitter.
I guess I could.
You've got to, Jane, or it's gonna eat away at you.
I'm scared.
You are?
In a way, I don't want to know.
But you have to. If he's having an affair, you deserve to know.
Okay, I'll do it.
Text me later and let me know how it goes.
I will do, Ruth. Thanks for your advice.
No problem. Good luck. So, how did it go? Did you do it? Did you follow him?
I did.
And?
He's having an affair.
With the new girl from work?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Well, I did what you said, and I waited outside his work. I parked on the other side of the road so he wouldn't see me. He left work and got into his car, alone.
Alone? So he didn't leave with Steph from work?
No. Anyway, I followed him to make sure he wasn't just driving home. I kept a good distance, but he was driving in the opposite direction from our house. I followed him to a motel. I parked in the parking lot and I watched him knock on the door of a room at the motel. It was so dark I couldn't really see properly, but a woman answered and let him through the door.
Did you see what the woman looked like?
Not really. I think she was blonde, but I can't be sure.
Did you knock on the door of the room? I would have kicked that door down if that was my husband.
I was too upset. I could barely turn the key for the ignition. I just drove home in tears.
Did you confront him when he got home?
No, I was too tired and upset. I was asleep by the time he got home. We didn't say a word to each other in the morning. He just took off for work.
Is there a way you can find out what Steph looks like?
I'm not going back to his work again, Ruth. I'm not a psycho.
No, I mean, does she have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn?
Maybe, but I don't know her surname.
I found a Steph who works at your husband's office.
Already? That was quick.
I'm great at this kind of thing. I used to be a recruiter back in the day. I've sent you a picture of her. You got it?
Yeah.
And? Is it the girl from the motel?
She's blonde, but I can't be sure.
I've sent you a mobile number. It's hers.
Wait, how did you get that? This quickly?
I told you, Jane. I'm good at this kind of thing.
You are. But I don't understand. What do you want me to do with this number?
You should message her. Pretend to be Jordan. Say you're texting from another number. Be suggestive.
Okay, I'll give it a go. Hey, Steph, it's me, Jordan. I'm texting you from a new number. Hey, Jordan. That's weird. I saw you at lunch. Why are you texting me from a new number? Just text me from your usual number. I thought it would be better this way. What way? This way, my wife can't find out. Jordan, you're pulling my leg, aren't you? Is this a prank? I don't really get your sense of humor. Find out about what? About us. Find out what about us? Listen, Jordan, I've got loads of spreadsheets to do, but I'll see you after work. Same time, same place. See you then. Ruth?
Jane, did you text Steph?
Yep.
And?
It was weird. It sounded at first like she thought Jordan was pulling her leg.
She thought you were joking? I mean, Jordan was joking?
Yeah. It didn't sound like they were involved romantically at all. In fact, it didn't sound like they talked much at work at all. But then...
Yeah?
She said, see you after work. Same time, same place.
That's it then. It's gotta be.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're clearly doing it.
But why did she act so confused when I suggested Jordan keep it from his wife?
Maybe she doesn't know he's married. Maybe he's told her some crackpot lie about being a divorcee. Either way, Jane, he's cheating on you. That much we know to be true.
What should I do next?
Well, you need to confront Jordan about it.
And tell him what? That I've been snooping on his phone, following him after work, texting his colleague, pretending to be him? I sound like I've lost my mind.
But you haven't. I mean, you have done all those things, but only to find out he's a cheating, lying waste of space.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But divorce would destroy the kids. They're only toddlers.
But he needs to pay for what he's done to you. He can't get away with it.
We all make mistakes sometimes.
That's weak thinking, Jane. You need to get payback. I think I've got the perfect way of getting back at him.
Yeah? What is it?
So, I've been using this dating app for a while.
Tinder?
No, it's not one of the popular ones. It's more discreet.
You want me to join a dating app?
It's for people who want to remain anonymous.
It sounds kind of shady.
On the app, you start a conversation. If you like each other's personalities, you find out what they look like. It's not that shady if you think about it. It's more like a game. You match with someone according to your interests, and then you're put in a chat. A sort of text chat. You both have to press a green button if you want to see each other's photographs. But only after you've talked for a bit. It's fun. I've met a few guys on there.
What's it called?
Turn Me On.
That's a terrible name.
I know, but I think you should give it a go.
Why?
Because you'll be able to get back at Jordan.
I'm not sure I'm an eye for an eye kind of girl.
Just try it out. Trust me, it won't get rid of the pain. But you'll be able to get back at him in a way. Give him a taste of his own medicine. Let him know how it feels to be betrayed.
Turn me on?
That's the one. Give it a go. If you hate it, then delete it. No one needs to know.
Okay, I do want to get back at Jordan. He's broken my heart.
Let me know how it goes.
I will do. Thanks for having my back, Ruth.
Always here for you, babe.
Hey, Mark, how are you? We matched. Hey, Jane, you seem nervous.
I am? How did you know?
Quite a polite opening line. How are you? Usually people on this app are more forward than that.
Oh yeah? What do you mean?
I mean, they get to the point. We're all on here for one reason, after all.
And that is?
I don't think I need to spell it out for you.
How am I supposed to get to the point when I don't even know what you look like?
That's part of the fun. This is the time when you can say anything without fear of judgment. When someone knows what you look like, they make a snap decision based on attraction. The great thing about this app is that it puts emphasis on your words.
You don't know what my reasons are for being here.
We all have our reasons, but we're here. Whatever leads us here makes no difference to the outcome.
Aren't you going to ask?
Why should I?
Because you want me to press the green button.
Do I?
Yes.
Why?
Because
you want to hook up. Precisely. But I already know your reasons. You gave them away in your opening line.
I did?
How are you? We matched. From this, I can tell that you are new here. You're a first-timer on this app. Am I right?
Yeah, I guess you are.
Maybe you're recently single?
Maybe.
But then why wouldn't you use, say, Tinder or Bumble? That's what all the other single people use.
Who uses this app?
People who want to be more discreet. You can't find out someone's identity with a simple scroll on this app. You have to put in the work first. Take me, for example.
Yeah?
I'm married.
You are?
Yes, married. 2 kids. And I think you are too, Jane.
You think?
I'm 90% sure.
Why are you so sure?
Because most people on this app are. It's for people who are bored with their mundane family lives. You found this app because you want to inject some fun back into your life. Some excitement. Take me, for example. I work a boring job with boring people. I go home and see my wife and my 2 kids. I repeat the cycle every day until the day I die. Where's the fun in that?
Sounds like a good life for some people.
Not me. There's this girl at my office. She unlocked something inside me. Something that was lying dormant for so long. When I looked at her, it lit a fire in me. It made me want to go to work.
A girl at your office?
Yeah, she's a real eye-catcher, but she plays so hard to get. But it made me realize something.
What's that?
That I love the chase. She loves playing games with me. Do you like playing games, Jane?
Depends on the game.
Like yesterday, for example. She accused me of texting her from a new phone, suggesting that I'm hiding my affection for her from my wife. I love that. Of course, I didn't know what she was talking about, but I knew she wanted me right there and then. She wanted to go for drinks after work, but I had someone else to meet. Someone I'd met on here.
Mark?
Yeah.
What's the name of this pretty blonde you work with?
Does it matter?
I want to know. I like to put a face to a name. It helps with my fantasies. It turns me on.
Well, if it turns you on. She's called Steph.
Mark?
Yeah?
I think I've heard enough. I think I want to press the green button now. I like playing these games with you, but as I said, I like to put a face to a name. And I want to see your face.
Your wish is my command.
Jordan!
Jane?
I knew it was you! Your name isn't Mark, you lying sack of…
What are you doing on this app?
I could ask you the same question.
Listen, Jane, I can explain.
I think you've explained enough. It's over, Jordan. Don't come home.
Jane, don't say that. You're on this app too.
I only did it to get back at you. I know everything, Jordan. I know you've been cheating on me. I know you've been lying to me. Who was that girl at the motel the other night?
What girl?
Don't lie to me, Jordan. I followed you after work.
She's no one. She's a friend.
A friend you met at a motel after dark? You met her on this app, didn't you?
I can explain, Jane.
Don't bother. I never want to see you again. That lying waste of space I called a husband for 10 years is now my ex-husband. I can't believe I put up with his lies and cheating for so long. It turns out he'd been meeting women off Turn Me On for months and meeting them in motels after work. I got a divorce and met someone new, a friend of his. The ultimate revenge.